Shalom, and I start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstones, salutations to those who let this person is truth. Calls for comes of the earth, all for truth for sincerity. Alright, I'm one about back again with another sitting. I just want to go into just about, how the riches of this world, that a lot of people, say a lot, but people, that, they chase after money and think that their riches and fame or status gonna deliver them, from the wrath of the Lord. And that's not the case, they trying to build empire, top, try to be a top billionaires, or trying to be the richest person in the world, this and that. And I'm talking about Jakes. First and foremost, so-called Negro, Latino. First and foremost, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian, Israelites. Y'all, Israel continue to just want to continue to chase the, chase the bag, mindsets, get to the money, and a lot of Israelites out here, so-called Negro, Latino Americans, they don't take the time to just, give praises to the Lord, or like I said, don't even pray out through the day to the Lord, and they mind is on get money, get the money, get to the money, and they so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian, Israelites, that they put their trust in these, these riches, that, that's not gonna be, it's not forever, stacking all this paper dollar money. Like I said, this money, this paper dollar, the U.S. dollar ain't worth shit, man. Has no value to it now. It's gonna be a new currency to come forth. So a lot of Israelites out here gonna be looking. Excuse me, a lot of Israelites out here gonna be looking. Gonna be looking out here looking crazy, and lost, cause a dollar ain't gonna be worth nothing, It'll be a cashless society, and it's gonna lead to the CHIP, which is the MOTV being mandated. Once the cash and credit cards are useless. So a lot of Israelites out here gonna be looking, like I said, looking lost and crazy out here, and but you're gonna have Israelites that are gonna take that CHIP, in order to buy and sell. Because that's how seriously it's gonna get with that. And that's why the Lord said, that's why the Lord Yahushua knows that he talks about the hour of temptation, man. It's gonna be a real tempting time, man, of that, man. When that's mandatory, that's gonna be tempting to a lot of people, man. About Scripture say he calls all both small or great, rich or poor, free or bond, to receive, the MOTV, either in their right hand or in their forehead, which is which MOTV, which the MOTV is the CHIP, the C hip, so that's what's gonna be, man. So yeah, that's what's coming. But like I say, these riches and so forth that these Israelites out here, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, stacked up, whatever, and worked it hard for. It's gonna get to a point where you're gonna have to make a decision. You want to keep that status or whatever by taking that CHIP, man, the MOTV. So but like I said, those that take it, the Lord Yahshua gonna destroy you for taking that. Trusting in, fully trusting in that. Of taking that CHIP, man, because that's not gonna deliver you from the Lord Yahshua wrath that He gonna bring upon this wicked kingdom of the so-called white man, of the so-called white man's world, Esau Edomite's world, man. But getting to his First Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which some man coveted after they had erred from the faith, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So, for the love of money, man, is the root of all evil. So, you have, in the times when now we ain't going forward, you got people out here, they in love with that money, man. They love what they get do for them, bring for them, and like I say, you have people that go to the extent of they'll kill you for the money. They'll kill you for, for that paper dollar, man. For that worthless paper dollar, man. They ain't got no value to it. It ain't backed by no gold or nothing. But that's what it is, for that love of money, man. Men that was in this faith and walk of the Lord Yahweh, excuse me, men that was in the faith of the Lord Yahweh in his walk, lost patience, and gave in to, the riches, the money, to sell out, and to just go back to the world and do whatever, to pursue a rap career or whatever, and to get a whole lot of money, because they saw no benefit of the truth, being in this truth of faith of the Lord Yahweh. It wasn't, they weren't getting no money. They wasn't, they always, I'm gonna say always was, in his faith, in his walking faith, you're gonna be down, in this walking faith more than up. It's a balance with the Lord, but you ain't gonna have a whole bunch of money. Sometimes it's gonna be up, and there's gonna be times that you're down, in this walk. But that's what it is, That will come with when you come in the faithful, when you come in the faithful and walk with the Lord Yahweh Shai. But those that stopped doing the work and went back into the world, man, to chase that money bag, to chase the money, the fame, whatever, it's really, like I say, that don't, the money that, the things of the world, the riches of the world, it don't necessarily, it don't, all it do is feed your flesh. It don't feed your spirit. You chasing out the money. You just trying to, you want to do things that please to your flesh, and not pleasing your spirit. Because this truth of the word Lord Yahweh Shai, that the apostles and the elders and brothers that push and teach, this word of the Lord Yahweh Shai, it feeds your spirit, man. And this walking faith, Lord Yahweh Shai, it takes away a lot of, if you continue to walk in it and stay in it, it takes away of the fleshly desires, that this world of the so-called white man, Esau Edomite's world, these devils push, man. They push a lot of temptation and lust, of the flesh, man. To your flesh, try, this world right here, of the so-called white man, Esau Edomite's world, is just, they push a lot of things on the media or whatever, or on the internet or whatnot, you know, to really just to feed your flesh, man. You know, and like I say, it does nothing for your spirit, man. Have a spiritual understanding and walk in the ways of the Lord. And that's what this truth is about. Lord Yahweh to build you up in the spirit, in the faith of Lord Yahweh to make you more spiritually strong. Especially when all hell breaks loose. When like I said, when that CHIP is made mandatory, the CHIP, when it's made mandatory, all you can do really is rely on Lord Yahweh and just hope and just hope that your spirit, is strong in the faith of the Lord, and when that time comes, that your faith is strong in the Lord Yahweh Shai. When that hour of temptation is being presented, man. When that, like I said, when that CHIP is mandatory, man, we ain't gonna be able to buy and sell. Like I said, a lot of Israelites that did turn around, men of the Lord, Israelites that wasn't true, they turned back into the world and went back to feeding their flesh. But like I say, they sorrowful, man. They all sorrowful, because like I said, this money, the riches of the world don't, it can't fill that void, man. You missing something, like, you missing something, and like having a peaceful understanding, about of this world and what's to come, so forth, what to keep and what to keep in mind, because like I said, the things of this world is temporal, man. It's not forever, man. I say you get that money, then you start losing that. Okay, shit. It ain't exciting no more. Start losing the excitement, the thrill, And now you think, but you get all this money and everything, but you're not happy. And that's why a lot of millionaires, billionaires, they got a lot of money, but they really ain't happy, man. Because they don't have the Lord Yahweh Shai. They don't have the spirit. They don't have the spiritual ways of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Even like say you got a whole lot of money, but you don't have the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shai with you. You just you just walking around here just spiritually dead, man. And like I said, me myself first and foremost, hopefully I'm probably righteous number, not to be spiritually dead and still, Lord Yahshua, he had mercy on me. And like I said, the Apostle Elder Brother would say that we hopefully we are part of the righteous number. To be found word of the Lord Yahshua, to escape his wrath and judgments, man. They gonna bring upon all these wicked people out here, man. That's out here just feeding their flesh, man. They fleshly desires, man. Just out here doing wickedness, man. That the Lord Yahweh Shai hates, man. Cause that's what's coming. So from there, I ain't wanna make this too long. It's Proverbs 23:5. Wilt thou set thy eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. So yeah. So hey, focus on getting the money. Jake out here, But hey, these riches, this money, everything that you trying to hold on to or whatnot is gonna, make themselves wings. Like I say, this Lord Yahweh gonna destroy this. The Lord Yahweh gonna destroy this place, man. With that fire, man. When he returned the angels, so-called UFOs. And burn up everything that you see here, man. Everything you see is gonna be destroyed, man. Everything that you work hard for, hustling, busting your ass for, saving up, you stocking up, whatever, and this and that, it's gonna be destroyed, man. It ain't forever. Can't take none of this shit with you, man. That's why the scripture says, to be content with what you have, with what the Lord, has given unto you. You might not have a whole bunch of money, you know. But you have what you have. But as long as you have this spirit, as long as you have this truth, or the word of the Lord, or the word of the excuse me, as long as you have this truth or the word of the Lord Yahweh Shai, hey, you know, should forget about having a whole bunch of money, millions of dollars, without, you know, chasing all, you know, trying to get all these fancy cars, trying to get fancy cars and women, and, you know, trying to feed your flesh, man. Feed your fleshly desires, man. That knowing that this place ain't forever, you can't keep, you know, this ain't forever, man. You can't keep none of this shit. Like I say, always something happen. It'll something happen to where your car gets stolen, your house get broken into. You know, you'll get robbed at gunpoint, killed for your your riches, whatever. You know, somebody being jealous of you. You know. You know, so hey, you know, hey, this place ain't shit, man. You know, and like I say, me myself first foremost, to keep in perspective. You know, like, hey, you know, you might not have a lot, you might not have this or that, but you got what you got to make it through each day. You know, you got a roof for your head, you got clothes to wear. You know, it might not be the latest clothes, but you got clothes to wear. And, you know what I'm saying? You got some, you know, you to wash yourself up, water, you know, you can eat, you know, you can get around, got a car to get around. It might not be the, you know, best looking car, but you got a car to get around and this and that, you know. There's things they like say, you got, hey, Lord got you, you know, to get a point A to point B, you know, for like with your car. And, you know, you got a job where, hey, you might not pay that much, but you got money in your pocket, you know, and, you know, if you get, you know, you can make a little bit more money. Like I say, I'm not saying that, like, you just be on that one job, but you can make a little bit more money, like you got side hustles and this and that, you know, have a little extra money in your pocket. But as far as, you know, trying to, you know, chase a whole bunch of money, trying to, you know, establish, you know, to be a millionaire and this and that, try to get a whole bunch of money like that, you know, and, you know, and like try, you know, you try to put all in focus on that, but you lacking in the work of the Lord, you know, and, you know, you're not doing videos like you used to, or you know, just caught up in trying to make money, and you know, you ain't showing up to count or whatever it may be. It's just patterns are gonna come. It's gonna come about, and brothers gonna see it and be like, you know, he more into the world than into this truth. He ain't about really, you know, building up his spiritual bank account, as brothers will say, and the walk of faith of Lord Yahweh Shai. You know, the men of the Lord, you know, the apostles, elders, and brothers will say, you know, build up your spiritual account, you know, bank account, man. You know, that's why Scripture say, you know, store your treasures in heaven, man. You know, because, you know, this ain't forever, man. You know, you can have it one minute, you can have it one day, you know, and then go on the next, man. And that's what's gonna come to this place of the so-called white man Esau in this world when the Lord Yahweh returns, man. He's gonna destroy this place, man. So I ain't wanna make this too long, so I'm end off. Well, I got a couple more scriptures. We'll go to Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but the righteousness delivereth from death. So riches profit not in the day of wrath. So like I said, Lord Yahweh is gonna destroy this place, man. You know, your riches that, you know, these that you store up, that you put in your bank account, whatever, and that you have, hey, the Lord Yahweh, hey, he don't care about none of that. If you ain't part of the righteous number of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites, the 144,000 and the 1/3, you know, of the elect of Israel, the Lord don't care, you know, about how much money and status you know what you did in this life, man. If you ain't putting in the work and do the work of the Lord, what was required of you, you know, then you're gonna be destroyed, man. Only the elect gonna be delivered, man, from this, you know, from the second death, from the fire that the Lord Yahweh Shai gonna bring to this wicked place, and to America, Babylon the Great, man. So, and like I said, I ain't wanna make this too long. I'll go to Zephaniah 1:18. Neither that silver nor that gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured, be devoured. Excuse me. But the whole land shall be devoured it by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. So neither that silver nor that gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, man. So all the gold and silver that you have and your wealth, whatever, it's not gonna deliver you from the Lord's wrath, man. Like I said, the Lord Yahshua gonna destroy this place by the fire, man. By way of the chariots so-called UFOs, and by the thermonuclear missiles when they begin to be shot to America, Babylon Great in different countries. Like I said, but this place, America, Babylon Great, gonna be destroyed, man. Ain't gonna be nothing left here, man. All the shiny things, everything you see here, in this place, whatever, all the glitz and glamour, all this stuff, and gonna be destroyed, man. All the fancy cars and fancy houses, all this shit gonna be destroyed, man. They're gonna be burnt up. When Lord Yahshua returns, man. So, as I say, gonna be a speedy riddance, man. Ain't gonna take long for Lord Yahshua to wipe this place out, man. Sweep this place, sweep all this wickedness and filth by the fire, man. By the fire, by the chariots, so-called UFOs, but then, like I say, by the thermonuclear missiles. So with that, I didn't want to make this too long. So again, I'd like to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, to the apostle elders, to the Sisakin brothers, to the few Akwaf sisters that do listen, keep the faith, and Yahushua, keep fighting that shit. Shalom.